Okay, this will be interesting. I got to do this for my Packers fans. Let's throw two teams in this. If between the Packers, and people are going to hate me for this one, but I don't care. Lions, which team has the higher ceiling next season? Everybody's going to say the Lions. That's fine. I'm going to make my argument for the Packers because the Lions lost 2 coordinators. They do have a lot of guys coming back from injury, but there's this thing that happens sometimes when you have a super high expectation and then you kind of just completely fall apart in the playoffs like they did in the NFC Conference Championship 2 years ago. And then this last season, they were expected to beat Washington, and then I know their defense was banged up, but they kind of fell apart. Now, the Packers didn't look great in the postseason either, and we don't know if Matthew Golden's actually a number 1 receiver, but I do feel like the offensive line could be better. Hopefully Jordan Love isn't injured all season. I feel like that impacted him where he was hurt for like 50 to 60% of the season at least, and that impacted him significantly. So assuming Jordan Love's healthy, I think this is actually a closer race than people think, and I would still give the edge to the Lions. I think they likely will probably win the division, but I think it's a lot closer than people realize, and I don't think the Lions are going to go win 14, 15 games. I think they're going to drop off a little. See what the Packers do, around 9.5 in Vegas. I could see them around 10, maybe 11. I see the Lions around 11, 12. So I think it's pretty close. I'm curious which team, and that doesn't mean for the playoffs, too. The Packers could go further. The Lions with Goff have kind of had a ceiling in the playoffs. I don't expect them to be quite as good this next season. I'm expecting a little bit of a drop-off because that's just the way it goes in the NFL. You can't stay here like they have in the regular season for very long. It's really difficult. So that's my expectation. Which team do you think has a higher ceiling, the Packers or the Lions this upcoming season? Drop it in the comments below.